3, 2, 4, 3, 5. Now let's put it together. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then between the legs, so you're making a big, so have a few practices and then we'll go competition again. You're doing great. Perfect. You now? Cool. So cool. There we go. There we go. Over the top, through the legs.
Through my legs.
What?
Like.
You know how you did the last one where you bounce the ball? Not about shoulder width. Then you can throw the ball. That's it. And then through the legs. Good. You're going to make it clean cut. That's it. All right. So the winning person is going to make 5. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go. 5 wins. Let's go. When you do it, count it. So you're on 1, 3.
2.
So you got 1,
3.
3. Come now.
4.
Winner. Well done. Yeah. Oh, just need to go to. Oh, we're good. Just double click that for a second.
That makes someone joined.
We're good. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do figure 8s. All right. So feet apart. Going to figure 8 all the way around one leg and all the way around the other.
What? With
Yep.
the same arm, or can we do
You
it?
can change. Change. Yep. So figure 8 dribbling around one leg. So probably left hand around your left and right hand around your right. Keep the ball nice and low. You want to try and keep it about as high as you need. That way it will stay under your hips. You got to
What?
get it through your legs. You got it. That's it. You ready to practice? You ready to have a competition?
Nope.
So hey, let's do this. Let's just do around one leg to start. So practice that. Have a competition, then we'll go on both legs. So you can use both hands if you want it. Or you can
I'm winning.
Yeah, you got to bounce it though. So you want to be like here, all the way around. You can use both hands if you want. Keep it nice and low, push it firmly. Just use one. Right hand around left leg, should be using left hand around left leg. Push that thing firmly. For practice. That's it, you got it. All right, first person to make 5 circles. You ready, Maddie? You ready, Miller? Yeah. Go. With a bounce. You got to bounce it. Oh, yeah, come on. Done. All right, now part 2, figure 8. So you've got to do around one leg and then around the other. Let's add that. You ready? Practice first. Off you go. Try and keep your hands low to the ground. The lower your hands are to the ground, the quicker the ball will come up to your hands and the more control you have. You can bounce firmly. Keep your hand nice and low.
Can't get it through my leg.
Try again.
Keep going.
All right, let's go competition. So the first person make 3 figure 8s. So around one
3.
leg, around the other, there's 1.
Wait.
Round one on the other, that's 2. Round one on the other, that's 3. So 3 figure 8s. Go. 3 minutes. After this, we're going into some dribbling moves.
2.
We're going to move in our 5 minutes space. Excellent. Hey, quick trick if you want, and I'll set up. Yeah, look at that. I'll set up the.
David.
Yeah, fix that because I think right now the screen when we record is just going to show that rather than our image. All right, let's do our drill moves. So here's what we'll do.
Wait a second. I'm just tying up.
Yep. Okay, you want to picture it if you want.
Is anyone watching
This in the
me?
middle. Oh, everyone's watching you.
Hello.
Put a cone there. All right, Maddie, so if you can come on the green disc. Right. So the girls are going to dribble towards each other as they approach this yellow disc. They'll pause and each will go around in separate cones. So Miller might go around this cone and Maddie might go around that cone. So every time you meet in the middle, we're going to perform a move. Oh, so Catherine, same thing. All right, so the first move for you is going to be dribble. As you approach this little disc, we're going to hesitate for a second and then go around the right cone. So we've got to start with the basketball in our right hand. Almost meet each other in the middle at the same time. Excellent. So practice with that. So still everything's right hand, so you're going to get that side. Yeah, keep going. We're almost going to touch that yellow disc with our toe. So if I'm here for a second, so I come here, I'm here, come around that side. I'm coming this side, I'm trying to get almost to this yellow, and then come around that side. Real slow, really good. So pause and around. So hesitation, if you go, keep going. Practice again, everything's right hand. We're practicing this. And dribble and right towards that yellow disc and around the cone, making sure that's fantastic. That's one more to go to left hand, which might be a little bit trickier, so we can go a bit slower. So left hand, you've both got to go left hand towards the yellow disc. Here we go. You're still on the right hand, mate. Yeah. You see, you want to change to your left hand. Everything else is left hand. Yep. So left hand towards the yellow disc. Pause and then around the left cone. That's it. Excellent. Yep. Whenever you're ready, do a few more practice. Pausing around the left. Okay. Pausing around left. Go again, mates. That's it. We'll go one more. Fantastic. All right. Now, that's our practice. So now we're going to do 10 as quickly as we possibly can. And we want to try and meet in the middle of the cones at the same time. So timing is important. So you'll go 5 with your right hand. So look a bit like this. Just grab that off it. So we're going to go right hand the first time, then it's left hand. Every time we're going to change, we're going to make a total of 10. Are you ready? Go quick middle. Go quick. There's one. Change. Left hand. Go quick middle. Now 2. Other hand. And so on. How's that? So here's a competition. Can we do this? Changing hands, trying to meet in the middle. So I would think what you might want to do is say to your partner if you're at home, right, so you know you're on both on the right hand. Next time, left, so you know you're on the left hand, so you don't meet in the middle and get squished. All right, you want to be our voice, Miller? Okay. Which hand are we going to use to start?
Right.
You ready, Mads? Go. Let's go, Tim. Here we go, home. Yep. There's one. What's it?
Left.
Yep. Here we go.
Right.
2. Good. Communication. That is good. 4. Oh, keep going. You're right. Why do you sit there and wait for her? See if you can beat us at home.
I don't have to go around that far.
Well,
Right.
how many are you on? 6.
Left.
Is that change?
Right.
Is this 8 or 4?
8.
8. Let's go quick. 2 more.
Left.
Left.
Right.
1 more. Well done. Great. Hey, really good. Hey, next skill we'll work on, we're going to retreat dribble. So we're going to get to the yellow disc. We're going to get the yellow disc in our right hand. So we dribble in. We almost touch now. We stop and push back for 2 dribbles. and then go again. So for example, I'm here, I stop, I push back for 2, and then I go again. It's our retreat dribble. So literally I want you to touch that, just the tip of that yellow just with your left foot. So you want to go retreat back with your right hand, touch this with your left, and go that side. Natty, you go this side. So you've got to practice it. You dribble up, touch a little dip with your left foot, then go back for 2 dribbles, and then stay on the right side. Really good. So you see the girls in the middle working on the retreat dribble. Yeah, stay in the right hand again. Dribble, touch, retreat. Good. Do 2 more. This is our practice at home as well. Go again, yep. Good. And now we'll practice 4. We'll use the left hand, which might be a little bit harder if you're a right-hander. So go slower, keep the ball lower, and keep your body a little bit lower for more control. So you want to touch your right foot now. You're going to go left hand backwards and left hand now. So same thing, right? You want to do left hand, that's right hand. There we go. So changing hands. Yeah, that's good. Left hand, touch the ball to your right. Your right foot, that's it. Almost touching like this. In the left, then around the left side, really good. Our last practice, here we go. Really good. All right, now let's have a competition. So at home, you're competing with us, with the girls here. We're going to do a total of 8. So let's go 4 and 4. So now, do you want to change hands each time, or do you want to stay right for the 4 and then go left for the 4?
Stay.
You want to stay?
Stay right.
All right, so we're going to start on the right hand for 4. And then once we get to our number 4, we're going to switch. And 5, 6, 7, 8 are going to be with our left hand. All right, beat us at home if you can. Go. Right hand. Back in the go. There's 1. Stay in the right hand. This is 2. Go back. Good. This is 3. And this is going to be 4. Now we're left, girls, and go. This is number 5. So we'll be left hand. You might be ahead of time. If you're a bit slow, that's fine. See how many you can get to. If you make a mistake, that's not a problem. Just keep going. 2 more, I think. I think this is 7 for us. Lead in the middle at the same time. So maybe last one. This is for 8. On the wrong side, does it go? Go do it again. Go on the left hand side. That's it, Matty, on the right side. Almost a squish. Oh, well done. Excellent. Next move, crossovers. Yep, so now we're going to meet almost in the middle. We're going to go right hand. So this is the right cone. This is the left. So I'm going to dribble the ball to the right cone and then cross it over just outside the left cone and then go past the left. So cones are for you if you've got a drink bottle. Your drink bottles here are your guides. So I'll go slow. Here I am. Dribble, right hand, pause, cross the ball over, outside the left. And same on the left-hand side, pause, at that cone, cross over nice and wide, and all the way to the right. So having those drink bottles or cones, we're going to make sure we cross the ball over low and wide, get some really nice angles on that. And of course, every time we'll be changing hands. So if we end up with the ball in our left hand after a crossover, then the left hand is going to dribble. When we get to the cones, we'll cross over, we'll end up with the ball in our right. So every time we're changing. So have a practice, 2, 5 or 6. So again, make sure there's no retreat, just cross over and go. So pause and cross over. So you got to make sure in the same hand. So you're both in the left. So just cross over without a pause. Yeah, so if you just go this time, cross and go. You don't have to touch that. Yeah. Yeah, so if I'm
Doing left, right, left, right.
So here you go. Cross without retreating. So we go left hand now. Cross. So we don't have to retreat. Ready? All right. So let's have 2 more practices in my competition. Here we go. Cross without retreating. Remember, if you're on your right hand, you're aiming for the right cone to cross over and go to the left. So you're both in the left now, so for the left cone make and cross over to your right. So those cones are your guide, really wrong way. So right hand, make the right cone, cross the ball up all the way to the left. Right, let's see if you can beat us at home. We've got a total of 10. So same thing here, 5. So we'll go 5 and 5, 10. Every time we're changing hands, do you want to, Maddie, do you want to be the counter for us this time? Yeah, nice and loud. Yeah, so after you dribble across with your right hand, you look up with your left automatically. So you can just be saying it just to make sure that we're in the correct hand. We're not going to go this same hand, opposite hands, switch each other. All right, 10, go. Okay, now, Maddie. Left, you go. You can beat us home. Wide crossovers. Good hand, right, all right. This is the 4. Oh no! We got the ball stuck. That's all right. Ball's in our tree over here. You can't see it off camera with these trees. We've got it back to the left. You could be beating us. I think this is 4. Okay. You might win this one. Here we go. We're right. Good. 6. We'll go one more, I think. Excellent. Okay, well done. So we'll do one more. So we'll do a bit of freestyle, a bit of an advanced move for you. We're going to try between the legs or behind the back. So let's grab that. So we want to make sure either way, if we're between the legs, we step, keep the ball nice and low, have a large step, have a lot of space, bounce the ball low, just right directly under our hips, and then we change. If we're going to go behind the back, we can do the same thing, but drag the ball from behind our foot. So we can do it the same stance. You notice when I do this, my hands are pointing backwards. So I drag the ball from my heel, my front foot, or I could decide to have feet even and just bounce the ball, turn my hips. So there's my right to left behind the back crossover, or left to right behind the back. So as I cross it, I turn, make sure my hand's ready to catch. Your choice. So a bit of fun with this. We'll just have some practices and you can do any move you want. Yeah, you can go between legs behind the back, and if you make a mistake again, not a problem. This is our fun section to experiment and play a little bit. So you can do it between the legs or behind the back. Here we go. Good. Excellent. Great job, girls. So you at home, same thing. Girls doing a great job of keeping control of the basketball. They're going slow. They're pausing in the middle, keeping the ball low. All right, here we go. What do you got, Mads? There we go. Just make a bigger step. It's between. You almost got it. You almost. All right, and yep, we'll go one more. Between. Got it. All right, so now at home, we're going to have a competition. So it's 10 again. The score to beat is 10. See if you can beat us. Are you ready, girls? Get set, go. Over to Maddie. This is 1 for us. Wait there. You got to wait till she's back to the start. Here we go. This is 2 for us. Behind the back or between the legs. Good. Right through between the legs. All that. This is for 3. Almost 4, keep going. Stay with it. 4, 6 to go. Here we go. Excellent, there we go. 5 to go. Good. All right. 4 to go. 3, that's it. 2 to go. This one more. Last one coming up. Pretty good. Now, you at home, if you want to get a quick drink, you can. We're now going to set up where we're going to actually pick up a cone and move it. So this is pretty cool. So we're just going to set that up for a moment while you get a drink and while we get a drink. All right. You want to get a drink? Okay, you want to set this up first? All right. So, yeah, put that on there. Awesome. What we might do is move the camera back a little bit as well, I think. So we've got. Move back a bit. Now let's see where we're at. Can we see those discs? Oh, I reckon that's pretty good. Oh, that's excellent. All right, fantastic. All right, so here's a still. I'm here. All right. So we've got to, remember we said we need 4 cones or 4 drink bottles. So here's my drink bottle or cone. I've got one down the other end as well. So I'm going to start dribbling. And I'm going to pick it up like a handshake. What I'll do is move the cones up a little bit. Probably easy to see. That's better. So I'm going to dribble it and pick it up. I can shake your hand. Dribble all the way to the other cone. Put it down. Pick up the other one so my knee almost touches the ground. Come back and replace it. There's one. The next time I dribble left hand. Same thing. So dribble it, almost go on one knee, pick it up like a handshake, put it down, handshake, pick it up, and come down again. So that is pretty tough. We're going to give it a better shot. Now, when you move the cones, you want to shorten the distance you've got to travel. And if it is too difficult, if you find it's really hard to almost get on a knee and pick it up, look, that's fine. Pick a drink bottle or whatever you like, pick it up like that. We can do that as well. The key is to put it down so it doesn't fall. You want to put it down gently, maintain control. So let's have a practice. And then again at home, see if you can beat us. So girls, you want to practice? Off you go. Pick it up, put it down. The other cone up. Oh, Maddie's in trouble. And the whole time you want to see if you can keep dribbling. So they're always exchanging cones. Put one down. We've got some discs, so we're consistent with the distance that we're traveling. Control Miller. Yeah, your mate's got it. So hopefully you're practicing this at home. And if you have a drink bowl, I'm guessing that water's going everywhere right now, so make sure you put it down softly and gently. And hopefully your surface is a little bit flat. And it doesn't have to be a drink bottle, it could be anything. It can be a detergent bottle or anything. Anything you've got allows you to pick it up and grip reasonably easy and then put it down. There's a practice, we're good? All right. All right, so here's your challenge. At home, can you beat us? So if we pick the cone up, put it down, pick the other one. So every time we start, go back and it's back to the starting point. That's one. We've got it. Yeah. So if you pick that cone, put it down, put the other one back here, there's one. There you go. So every time we do that, that's one. All right, Maddie? So we've got to do a total of 10. Now remember, going quick doesn't necessarily win. So you've got to put that thing down so it doesn't roll everywhere. Got to have control. You ready at home to have a go at this? Go. 10, here we go. So you can keep dribbling if you can. If you can't, that's okay. You have to hold the ball with one hand while you're putting the cone down or putting it up. That's okay. Is that Miller? 10. 2, okay. Miller's counting. 3, let's go, Maddie. 3. Stay with it. Keep bouncing. Maddie, keep control of the ball. Uh-oh, Miller's in trouble. Fell over. Put it down gently. That's it. Good. Easy if you can to almost go in that position where you drop your knee on the ground. Keep your feet wide and low. And bounce it. That's it. Yeah, it's a good workout. Bounce the ball nice and low. Stay with it. I hope you're counting. I think that's 6. 4 to go. Here we go. 7. This will be 8. Hard work. going to be 9. And Maddie's doing a great job of going slow and being precise. That's all we want. So remember, it's speed but control. Not too quick. One more to go. You got Maddie? We'll go 2 more, Maddie. You done? That's it, well done. And back to the start. There's our 10. Wow, that's a good workout. And we'll do 2 more, Maddie, so get a bit of control. Here we go. Bouncing it firmly, picking up good. And take it up, put it down gently, and we're back. Awesome. Well done. All right, so next segment for us is going to be passing. You guys good? So I'll have a bit of a break, maybe 5-10 seconds, get a drink if you want to do that. And then we're going to partner up, and we'll be about 2 meters apart. And we're just going to use 1 ball to start, and then we'll add a second basketball. And again, it's challenges. Can you beat the girls? So grab yourself a drink. We'll just set the start. We're going to use some discs as a guide as to how far the girls are going to stand. I reckon we'll get them there. After our passing, we're going to do some shooting. Good to go? Okay. No. Well, let's get you set up here. Matt, let's get you on the drink. Okay, the yellow. Until Miller comes back with a drink. Make sure you get a drink, Miller. Get one. Right. So we're going to work on, get back a little bit more realistic. So make sure you're starting position. So every time you make a pass, you're going to make sure we step. So maybe I'll step the other foot. Now right foot, gentle pass. As soon as I finish passing, hands are back again. Watch the ball directly into your hands. And then you want to judge. You want to judge how hard or how soft you want to make the pass. And obviously we're at close distance, so we can make it a soft pass.
That's on my side.
Now your decision if you want to change feet each time. So step with your left, next time right. Oh, there we go. Or if you want to stay with the same foot, so we can make it a choice. But again, think about how far away you are from that person. Making sure that person, the partner, is showing you hands are ready, soft hands ready to catch the ball, the fingers and the thumb of each hand, and eyes. All right, so at home, you've got to beat us. Now, at home, you've just got to do 20. So every time you catch a ball, that's a pass. So you've got to do 20 at home. We have to do 25. So people at home have got more to do than us. All right? And if you don't catch it, it doesn't count.
Wait, we're doing 25?
Total is 25 catches wins. At home, they've only got to do 20. Are you ready to go? Yeah. Show those hands. Are you ready, Mads? Get set, go. Quick count. Make sure we keep stepping every time we step. Use those feet. That's you, Miller. See if you can come back to the return starting position. So that's it. There you go. Good feet. Great catching. Here we go. Good. 25?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done. Good passing. Variation now is going to be our push pass. So again, we're going to step with 1 foot. But the push pass is going to be, it's a one-hand pass. This is why I step with my left, my hand behind the ball, and just push with 1 hand. So I'm pushing the ball across instead of 2. A very quick pass, much quicker than drawing the ball back into my body, stepping both feet. All I do is just straight from here, just push. Really zing that thing through to a teammate. So you want to practice the push pass. So it's right hand push pass, step slowly, and a small step with your right foot. Right foot, Mil. Right foot, there we go. Excellent. You want to have 1 hand behind the ball, the right hand's going to be behind, and the left hand is going to be on the side of the ball, just keeping in position. Okay, we want to pass from about our waist with balance. So there's our push pass. You can see it's a really quick pass. We can get a lot of power on that. We can really flick that with a lot of spin. Probably quicker than drawing the ball into your body and making a chest pass. So there's our practice. All right, competition, round 2, 25 push passes with everyone at home. Are you ready at home? We're going to count you in. 3, 2, 1, go. Step with your right foot. You got to count. That's it, good. Keep your balance. That's it. Really work on that speed of passing and accuracy. Now pass right to your teammates' hands or to your partner's hands. There you go. If it isn't accurate, that's okay. Your hands are ready. You can move around and catch everything. Good. Excellent. Well done. You know what's next, right? Which hand did we just pass with?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, you know it. The left one, the one that we may not be as strong at. That's okay. So for this, you might want to stand a little bit closer and pass the ball a little bit softer. Maybe not that close. Probably a bit too close. But just go a bit slower because this may not be something you're used to doing. So here's our practice. So we're going to step with our left foot. Same thing happens. Same foot, same hand. Tiny step. Just a small step. Keep our balance. Yeah. So we'll do a practice of that. And again, we're going to go to 25. When you at home, you'll need to get to 20 to see if you can beat the girls. Yeah? All right. We'll do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And now we'll go into competition. Here's one. There you go. Competition. All right. So at home, you got to beat us. Count you in on 3. You ready for 25? 3, 2, 1. Go. And beat the girls. Go. Here you go. Go. That's it. Keep going. How many you got? 17 up here. We've still got 5 to go. Maybe you're ahead of us at home. 20. Well done. Hey, excellent. And now the bounce pass. Right. So the last one we got this year is going to be our bounce pass. So Miller, if I get you to move that disc back just a little bit further. That's it. Done. That's it. Perfect. Right, so when you bounce the ball into the ground, girls, where do you think you should start the pass from? What part of your body? Your what? A bounce pass. When you make a bounce pass, what part of your body do you think you should start the ball? Well, you've got your head, you've got your waist, you got your, oh, it's a bounce pass from your hips. Yep, very close. We want to try and bounce the ball from our waist or our hips. I'll just do it for a sec, Matt. So if I'm here with the ball, and if I start from my chest and I bounce into the ground, usually going to bounce up really high and take a lot of time to get there. If I can bounce the ball from my hips and keep it low, I can skid the ball into the ground and it'll come to my partner's hips as well. So hips is probably a really good way to go with our bounce pass. Same thing, I'm going to take a very small step from our hips. We're going to skid the ball into the ground and it should come up to our partner's hips so they can catch it clean. You want to give that a go? Here's our bounce pass. So imagine where your hips are. You've just got your belly button.
Bounce passing with our left hand or right?
Either hand's fine, or you can use both. It's up to you. You could do like a 2-hand bounce pass, or you could do a 1-hand bounce pass, which is our push pass into the ground. You can try and go from roughly your hips if you can. So at home, let's start off with our 2-hand bounce passes. Well, let's do that here, and then we'll go into our 1-hand bounce passes. So let's do this here for everyone at home. So let's go 2-hand bounce passes. Yep. Make sure you're stepping again. Now we're going to go competition at home. First to 10 wins. I'll count you in. 3, 2. We've got to do 15, by the way. 1, go. You've got to do 10. We'll go to 15. 2-hand bounce pass. Go. Now we're on 15.
15.
Great, well done. And now let's get straight into our 1-hand push passes. So we're going to make it a challenge. Every time we make a push pass into the ground with one hand, we're going to change. So it might be a right hand bounce pass, so pushing the ground. Next time it's a left hand. So every time we make that bounce pass, so let's have a demonstration. That's Miller's going to use the right. Yep, use your right. Now use your left. Use your left out, Maddie. And right. So every time we're changing, make sure we're stepping as well. If we can, try and think left hand push pass, step with my left foot. Right hand push pass, step with my right. So really going to add this now. You've got to think, change feet, make sure it's the right foot, change hands. All right. So we're going to get straight into it. We've got to do 20 at home. You've got to do 12. Go, quick, let's go. Yeah, one hand. Every time we change hands on the push, on the bounce pass with one hand. 20 for us, 12 at home.
9, 10, 11.
Keep going. That's 20? Yeah. Excellent. All right, now the challenge. 2 basketballs, if I may. So here's some fun for you. Now, you've got to do different passes. So we'll just work through some of those passes. So we'll get you, Miller, to do a bounce pass, and Maddie will get you to do a chest pass. So just a little bit more for you. Yep, there we go. So what's a good way to do this is to call out the pass you're making so you're not confused. So what one are you going to do? Bounce, and you're doing a chest. So as soon as you make your pass, get your hands ready, catch it, and you want to pass at exactly the same time. All right, you girls good? So here's our practice. Off you go. Yep. Same thing, you want to step with your feet if you can. Get your timing and coordination right. Okay, if you make a mistake, that's okay. Just wait. Wait for your partner to get ready. You've really got to work together. All right. Good. Okay, now competition. We've got to make 25. So every time you catch a ball, individually there's 1. And at home, you've got to make 15. Yeah, it's going to be harder for you. Are you ready? You get a 25, get set, go. There's 1, 2. Remember at home, you're making 15. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, keep going. You might beat us. So you want to say if you can, you tell them what pass you're making. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, the same time if you can. 13, 14, there we go.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Keep going, 5 more. 3 to go. Done. And now, last one we're going to do, we're going to do a little push pass. So at home, you'll have to do 20, and we're going to do 30. So it's a right hand push pass. That's okay. So not bouncing the ball, you're both doing the push pass at the same time. So as we look at that, for example, I'm here. So you're going to push the ball to where my left hip is. I'm going to push the ball to your left hip. So step and push. So right foot. So feet, get it start. Step and pass. This is a push pass. So just push it. There we go. So we're just pushing 90 to the ground, straight across to our partner, time it at the same time. So you're aiming for your partner's left hip. So the balls aren't going to go in the middle and smack into each other. All right, okay. We're doing 30. Your challenge at home. Beat the girls. You've got 20 to do. If you want to use your left hand, some of you might be left hand instead of your right, that's fine, but make sure you're both using a left hand. Because if one's using left, one's using right, going to be trouble. Right, you ready? Right, 30, go. Make sure you count. Keep going. You go quick. Quick. Go, 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 go. Go, go. Go, go, go. Oh, we're in trouble. Keep going. I think you're beating. So you might just go to 20 here. I think you're probably way ahead at home. How many are you on?
15.
15. Go, go, go. Oh, we're in big trouble. Let's go. So make sure you're aiming for the correct spot. And after this, we're going to go to our shooting. Here we go. Left hip, left hip. Here you go. Done. All right. I think you probably got us at home. Hey, well done. Hey, quick drink. We're going to go into our shooting now. So we're going to move up to our ring. Now, if you don't have a ring at home, it's not a problem. You can just use your shooting form. Instead of having to organise a ring, it's not a problem. We can go through that. If you just fix the camera because right. Move up the top of the hill. Now we've got our drink bottles. We're going to use 3 of them. Yeah, actually, if you could move that up, so it's probably a little bit closer. It's cheaper. So it's easy for people to see at home. I reckon about there. You can see the ring display. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. So at home, shooting challenge, 3 spots. With your partner, and if there's more, there's 3 of you at home, you can each use the spot. It's not a problem. We've got 2. We're going to use the spot. Pick a spot you want to shoot from. So where are you going to be? That's the spot you wanted. Not a problem. So the shooting form from last week, we're going to make sure our feet are about as wide as our hips. Knees are bent, ball at our thigh, wrist bent. Bring the ball up. When the ball's even with our shoulders, start to extend our elbow and legs, up through our toes. Release the ball if you want to jump. Pretty much land in the same position. So same as last week, nothing changes with that. Now it's the first person to make 3 shots wins. So you've got to rebound it and then get back to your spot.
3 shots?
You've got to make 3. So if someone makes 3, so if Miller makes 3 or if Maddie makes 3, yell it out. So at home, if you're the person to make 3, yell it out, stop, reset, move to a different location. Go. I'll be the rebounder actually for you. That's good. Let's check out our shooting form, making sure we've got good balance. It is wide as our hips. We're not falling. We're holding a follow through. Is that 3?
Yeah.
Next spot, quick, go to a different spot. Go. Game 1. Can you beat us at home? Maddie's won 2 out of 3 games. Go. All right. Oh, saw that. You didn't say, yeah, you've got to win somehow. Oh, you still got you. Well done. Hey, there's round 1. Now we're going to make it a little bit harder. We're going to move the cones back a little bit more. So again, if you want to make this harder at home, move the cones back. You want to make it easier. Your decision.
All
right, so we'll go to 3 this time, same thing, and then we're going to change the way we play the game. Go. See where we're at. Make sure you jump now because we're a bit further away. Then ball by your thigh. Jump up through your toes. Hold your follow through. Good job, girls. Good. Make sure the shooting hand is finishing at the ring for accuracy. If you're on an angle, you can use the backboard. Use that corner of the square if you wish. 3, winner. Well done. So next position. What do we got next? Next position. Same thing. That's game to you. Maddie, do you win that game? All right, it's 1 game more, right? And go. Got to be a different spot.
I've been in all the spots except that one.
Ah.
Ow.
It's okay, keep going. 3 winners. Great. All right. So now we're going to change the way we play the game. So we're going to move the back just a little bit further. Just a little, not too much. Now, if you make the shot, it's worth 2. If you miss it, you get a chance to put it back, and that's one. So for example, if I'm here. I missed it. Not a problem, I'll get it. If I miss my put back, score 0. So I want to make sure if I miss the shot, there's my miss. Okay, there's my mate. And I missed it. If I miss that, no matter where my rebound goes, get as close as I want. Make the put back. You don't get a put back. So if you make the first shot, it's 2. You don't get a second shot. You only get a second shot, which is worth 1 if you miss the first. And now you're going to start counting. So the score to get to is 11. All right. You ready to go? So let's have a demonstration. So we'll just demonstrate first. So you both made a shot. How many points each do you have?
1.
No, you have 2. You'd both be on 4. You've got to shoot in your cone. Freeze for a second. So you're on 6. You'll be on 7 now. She made the put back. So you've got to keep tally until you get to a total of 11. You miss your first shot, you get a second. And you've got to shoot from the same cone though until you move on. Great. All right, so let's play it at home. Because these girls are just pretty good at making shots, move it back and further, make it more of a challenge for you. All right, good. All right. So here's a game. So again, you've got to make 11 points from the cone that you're in. Again, it's got on the system. You've got to count. It said, go. The first 11. You got to push your put back. It's your rebounding. And you can make the rebound as close as you want after your initial shot. So the rebound can be close. Miller, where's your rebound? If you miss it, come in close and make the rebound for you. Rebound. Where's your rebound?
Miller.
Oh, now what do we do? Oh, no.
Hey, Mom.
Here we go.
That was, the other way, dude.
Under.
Under.
That's it.
Miller.
There you
If you miss the shot, you get another shot and you get 1 point.
Go in and make the shot.
Go closer.
From there. Closer.
Go closer to get 1 point. There you go.
How many you got, Maddie? Maddie, how many you got? 6. How many you got, Miller? 9. Keep going. 11 wins. And put your rebound back in, get as close as you can. Your rebound. Close as you can for your rebound. And quick, 11 wins, let's go. Good. I think it's gotcha. All right, next cone. Let's go to our next spot. So remember, every time you shoot it, you make your first shot, it's 2. Count that as 2. Miss it, get as close as you want, make your next shot. That's 1. Let's go. Game number 2. Get your rebound. Get back to your spot. Work on your shooting technique again. You're lucky you got a rebound. Here we go. Keep going. No, that's not 11. Not even close. Keep going, Noah. 10. 1 will go. 11. All right. So this is our last game. And after our last game, we're going to work with our partner. We're going to give you a challenge working together using one basketball to make shots. So go to your last spot. Yep. So have you been to that one, Maddie? Okay, so come over. Yeah. So it's 2 points. If I miss it, put a rebound in, then come back. If I make it, come back. 2, 4, 6, and so on. All right. Go. Where you go? Quick back to your spot. That's your ball. Go. Go.
Oh, well. I got this one.
Let's go.
We're going there. Come on, Maddie. Girls.
Ready, go, go. Use your technique. Well, maybe at home you've beaten us. You might have. All right.
That's what you get when you go the long way.
Okay, hey. Last one now. We're going to work as a team. So we'll shoot from this position here. We'll get rid of these 2 cones. So with your partner at home, you're going to use 1 basketball. So Nora, I'll just from you for a second. She can come to this cone here. And I want you to shoot the shot. Take a shot. Good, you missed it. Take my spot. Yeah. So after you shoot the basketball, we get out the way. Become the next rebounder. Okay. So Miller's going to rebound this from me. That's short. Off you go, Miller. You'll be the next shooter. Gives you 1 basketball. Yep, off you go. Good. My turn.
Okay.
Now make your shot. There we go. And I will go and be the next rebounder. So now you're working with your partner to get shots. All right. So we're going to run this for 1 minute and see how many shots we can make with our partner. All right. So after you shoot the ball, go get the rebound. You come the next shooter. All right. So at home, see how many shots you can make in a minute. Hopefully you set up at a distance that suits you. All right. You girls ready to go? We'll count you in on 3, 2, 1, go. Here's our last minute. Here's how we're going to finish up for today. There's 1.
Not there.
Quick, take it up, Miller, go. Rebound this, Maddie. Quick, take it out. Your spot. 15 seconds to go. Go get it, Maddie. Go, go, go. Quick, change it, quick. So things to concentrate on. Get that wrist bent. Get your hand under the ball. Push the ball up nice and high. Hold it, follow through. All the shooting things you've done so far and last week. Keep going. You've got 20 seconds. How many have you got? 6. Great. Can you beat us at home? Other girls going to get 12. 7, 15 seconds. 13. 8 seconds to go. 9, 5 seconds. 10 might be achievable. 10 and done. Hey, that's it for today. Well done, girl. All right, folks, get to coming, girl. To come in. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully it's been a bit of fun and maybe you beat us on the challenges. Girls, really well done today. See you next week for our spiders web skills video. Until then, keep practicing. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
And we're out.
Thank you.